All right, so we are at Home Depot. Ethan had to run to the bathroom, but we are getting some material to start to build our outside storage, our underneath the bus storage. So I'm excited. I'm nervous because I don't know if we know what we're doing, but yeah.
Some stuff for the under storage of our bus. We're getting some angle iron, or whatever you want to call this, slotted angle iron. I don't know the correct name. So these are 8-foot pieces. We're gonna grab a few of these.
So we have to stop at Lowe's to get a couple other parts for the storage space. I think it's like, how many parts?
What?
Of the same, like, what are they called?
Just angle iron.
Angle iron. So we have to get a few pieces of that, and then we are ready to cut in. Oh yeah, there's a lot of space.
Yeah.
Dang, so there's a lot of rust under here.
There is, yeah.
All right, so I think what we just decided is that we're gonna cut into the bus for the storage space. And then once we cut through, we're gonna scrape up all the rust and treat it with rust resistant paint, because there's a lot of rust.
So measure out 8 feet. All right, here, mark that at the tape.
I honestly, I don't see why it has to be at the same point.
Yeah.
I would, if I were you, because on the other side you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But to move it away from, to put it that close to the tire.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would move it over, because remember, you can still do, because you're still gonna do the
Right.
the little. So even if you, even on this side, it was like, whatever, because you can shift it. So that side, it can look like it's right at the same point, but it didn't.
Right. We're just getting a chalk line for the top cut. So you just gotta put this in here. This is the chalk. Get up a little. And then you're gonna hold this. Oh, look, it's spilling a little. Alright, you're gonna hold this right here. Hold on, I gotta take this off.
Ouch.
So hold this at the where at the
Oh,
line.
I see what you're saying.
So hold it like right here, look. Like, just match it with that line. This is a small angle grinder. I'm gonna try this first and then try cutting it with the Sawzall. So
Alright, so the camera may be a little lopsided. Our tripod doesn't have straight legs. It has these balls that connect, and so it is supposed to be flexible, which is great when you need a flexible mount or stand, but in this case it's not the best. I'm gonna go ahead and start scraping the rust off the sides of the bus, underneath the bus, off the sides and off the top, and then we're gonna go in and treat it. So we were gonna do this after we got this side of the bus like taken off. Buddy friend is putting together some tools, so I thought I'd just kill some time and kill some rust. So I don't have a hat and I don't want any rust in my hair, so I'm gonna use this thing that we bought from Lowe's, and it's called a spray sock. So it protects against overspray and your hair. It protects your face. So I'm gonna just go ahead and slip this over my head. We're using this like spatula. It's called a flexible it's like a putty knife, so this is really not what it's for, but it'll get the job done. As you can see, we've got thick rust. Very thick rust. Take these shoes off. Well, hello there, little chicken little. I may have this backwards, but that's all right. So I'm going to use this tool. Look a bit rough, but we are about to cut into the bus, or start cutting into the bus, because we finished the measurements and I started removing some of the rust. So here it goes. All right, so we're gonna switch over tools right now, because I think the other one will do it much better with the blades using the
Sawzall.
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable using the Sawzall. But the only problem is the inside.
You're gonna go on the inside?
Yeah, these things are holding it together. I'm just gonna cut it right here.
All right, what are we doing today, sir?
We're gonna scrape some more, and then we're gonna paint with some Rust-Oleum underneath the bus to prevent some future rust.
What the heck? My face. It's got like a Marilyn Monroe mole. It's actually rust. Ah, okay. So we are just about finished with that portion that we were working on. We were going to do like pretty much, we thought we would do the whole bus today under, but it's like really tedious, like very time consuming and very tedious and very exhausting and tiring. I don't know if all those words are the same, mean the same thing, but I feel each and every one of them at this point. So yeah, we're just gonna finish this portion. I'll turn the camera on in a second so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so yeah, let me just turn around. All right, so this part right here, everything that's kind of like underneath that area, we have removed the rust. He's just kind of going over it again to make sure I didn't miss any spots. I got a lot out. Well, we both got a lot out. That was my side, so we kind of just went over the entire thing that we both worked on. And then we are going to, oh God, we are going to paint the underbelly with this paint here. It's called Rust-Oleum, and basically it's supposed to like prevent like rust. We already have rust, so it's gonna prevent it from like continuing on rusting. So the plan is to come back on Friday. Today's Sunday, so we should be back on Friday to work on the bus. We're gonna start to just put up the like frame to the storage, and probably get the cutout for the door as well, like the storage, the door for the storage. I can't even talk. Yeah, and then our plan is to basically little by little remove the rust, not all in like one day, because it's like really tiring, as I said before. Yeah, so a little bit every time we come work on the bus, the plan is to remove a little bit of rust and do what we have to do. So on Friday, we're gonna cut out the storage space on the other side of the bus. This one is 8 feet, and it doesn't even look like it's 8 feet, to be honest, but it's 8 feet. And then the other side will be 6 feet long. They're how many feet like deep? They're like 2 feet deep, so like 8 by 2, and then it's probably like a foot and a half high, maybe. So yeah. It's pretty safe to say we've seen better days. Let me see your hands. So it's also safe to say that our bodies will never grow any rust. So that's fine. Yeah. Or our foreheads.
Or foreheads. Or hair.
Look at the camera.
Oh my god, it's bad.
Oh my god. So that is the portion that we did so far. Obviously we have to do that left side. And we've got to do behind the wheel. So that's what it looks like so far. With that being said, we're waiting for our friend Sherry. Oh god. Crap. I had this on my hand and I just wiped it. Yeah. We're waiting for our friend Sherry and hopefully she will return soon because we need to go inside of her home and wash this off. I tried doing it with just water, but it's oil based. So if you guys ever treat your bus or anything that you have that's rusting or has rusted and you remove the rust, if you ever decide to treat with Rust-Oleum, wear gloves, long sleeves, a hairnet, and just don't buy a school bus actually. And that concludes today's working on the bus. I don't know what you guys want to call this, whether you want to call it a confessional or not, but I'm laughing really hard right now, but I really want to cry. And Ephraim's back over there thinking that, I mean, we tried water at first to remove this and it didn't work because it's oil based. And then I'm like grabbing this cloth thing here and I'm rubbing my hands on it and it's just kind of drying it out, but it's not removing it. And so Ephraim thinks that by using dirt it's going to work, but at the same time I'm like, why would you? At a certain point he got so dirty he didn't even care. He just started grabbing the paintbrush by like the end, and I don't know why he would do that. And now he looks absolutely crazy. I don't even know how he's gonna drive home because his hands are completely saturated. What you doing, honey?
Remove this. Not working, but
babe, that is exactly
what?
This is exactly why I do not understand why you thought that it was why you thought it was okay to just grab
the
paintbrush with your entire palm.
I don't know. Well, actually, why?
Let me see.
Oh god, look at that.
You can't even see your wedding ring.
I know.
That's how oh my god.
Look at that thing.
Literally.
Dang.
That ring is probably never gonna be the same.
This is not coming off, so.
We're looking.
Everything's